this is what it does. There are quite a few pit lane starters. I see 3 in the main pit complex, and I see about 3 in the Jabez pit complex. There's a 4th one rolling down the main pit complex, and that is one of the Levy cars. That's Anwar Levy in the 51 car that's making his way down, and he'll be joining the likes of Ahmad, Mansour Parker, and Baby Jakes that are standing in this side. There are 3 cars on the other side as well that will be making their way out. I think they have been released out onto the track. Yes, they have, and then these 4 are going to be released now as well onto the circuit so that they can get their appropriate grids or find the appropriate grid slots the moment they line up. Unless they're going to have to start from the back. Remember, this is a rolling start.
Yeah, some of the cars that you just spoke about now coming out onto the track is in fact people that have been on the front 2 rows of the grid. The likes of Mansour Parker, Wayne Wilson, Ahmad. I don't see Wayne Wilson out on circuit at all. I heard you say Ahmad and Mansour Parker. So that's 2 of the guys that will be out there. So very mixed up grid as according to what we normally accustomed to, and obviously major variation on pace in terms of those that have got wet tyres, those that do not have wet tyres or on slicks, or those that are on wet weather tyres, which is rather aged because it's only been used once or twice or 3 times in the last 1 or 2 or 3 years, but still better than being on a full slick tyre out there. So you can expect lots and lots of passing maneuvers going down in this race.
Right, so the pace car moves out of turn 3 out of Interceptor corner, making its way up the Tigerberg Straight, known as the KFM Straight, towards turn 4, Malmesbury Suite, known as Car Care Clinic. Big thanks to everybody at Car Care Clinic, Mel and Vota, as they work their way through turn 4, Car Care Clinic. Big thanks to all at Imusat, the entire team, Stephen Rhodes and the whole team at Imusat. A big thanks to them. They'll be doing the live stream for today. There'll be quite a few photographers out as well. I know Aubrey de Bruin will be out there, and Colin Brown, just to mention 2 of the photographers. There are more out there, so big thank you to Aubrey and a big thanks to Uncle Colin. So the pace car making its way down the back straight, and Alex Johnson and Nias Modak rolled down. Then it's Rasich. I found out eventually how to pronounce his name right, thanks to Dave Abrams. Rasich Harris going down the back straight, and then Cody Alberts is there. Remember, Cody sat out the last one, so they worked their way down the back straight towards turn 5, Fastron, and then the moment the safety car makes its way into the pit lane, the red lights on pit lane will go off, and this one will be underway. Race 1 out of plenty. Remember, you've got the Onsa AC 100 for sports and GTs a bit later on, and then there's also a 1 hour enduro for the power sport motorcycles. But that's as the day progresses. Looks like the rain is done for today and for the rest of the weekend. We have Formula 1 from Spa-Francorchamps. That will be tomorrow. So they come down towards us. The lights will go off now. Alex Johnson will lead them into turn number 1 as the lights go off. Followed there by Nias Modak. Rasich Harris, he's in that 3rd position, followed there by Cody Alberts. Then it's Imad Modak as they work their way through turn 1 out of KFM corner. That's the first 4 or 5 cars coming through. Shane Smith is also in the house. Clint Bernard sits there on his outside as they work their way up the Jabez Straight towards turn 2 towards Quarry Corner.
Well, tiptoeing through turn number 1 for big off there, and that was one of our lead vehicles.
That
Johnson.
Was Alex Johnson.
He got it sideways and it just went off on a plane, and there was no ways he was going to stop that car. put it sideways into the tire barrier. He's in fact coming back onto the track, but probably find that the impact with the barrier is softened to a large extent by an extensive tire wall there is probably what has saved him. But as we said, you're going to see lots of passing and a lot of different things happening out there on circuit today.
They need to be very, very careful. They're going to have to tiptoe their way around for the first few laps. It's a wet Killarney International Raceway. Yes, the sun has come out, but there's a lot of water out on the track. There are plumes, rooster tails of water as they work their way out of turn 4, Parker Clinic. The whole stream of cars working their way down into Fastron Corner, turn number 5. Out of turn 5 they come now. Well, Nias might have had a bird's eye view of Alex Johnson aquaplaning and sliding off the track in turn 2. He comes across the line now to finish lap number 1. But I see Harris sitting there in that second position. They are going to go very, very slow. Here comes Clint Renard. He's out in that third position, followed there by Shane Smith. Then it is Imusat Sport coming through, Cody Alberts. Roshan Khan is in the house as well as they work their way out of turn 1 KFM.
Oh, nice to see Roshan out there. Looks like most everybody has made it through Cape Town Corner Fastron, but a lot of the faster cars starting off at the back of the pack that's running a lot slower than what they normally would and trying to ease their way through the traffic without anything fancy happening. So it's all about Nias Modak that leads them out. Rasley Harris in that second position. Then it is Clint Renard is the next man coming through there. And then from there on out, it's a total mixture of Class B and Class C cars.
Right, so as the field makes its way out of turn number 3 out of Interceptor Corner, working them up the KFM straight into turn 4, the lead car of Nias Modak working its way down the back straight. Razik Harris sitting there in that second position, followed there by Clint Renard in third. Whole group of cars working. Oh, there's a car off in turn 4, and that is Shane Smith. Shane Smith has lost the BMW on the outside of turn 4, Parker Clinic. Just aquaplaned off the circuit. Khan is coming through as Paul Minnick. Look at Ahmad. He's just carving his way through the field. He just got past Daniel Kutsia as a group of cars head towards turn 5 Fastron.
Well, the spinner in turn 4 has managed to get going again and gets back on the circuit without any problems whatsoever. So Nias Modak showing the guys the way around from Rasley Harris. Then the man that was in there behind him, that was the spinner. So that moves Clint Renard into third position with Nias Modak. Cody Alberts bringing up the tail end of the field in Class A. Paul Minnick leading out to Class B. He'll be pretty chuffed with that one. Just going to keep it on the island and all should go well from there.
There's a lot of cars working their way out of turn 1, out of KFM Corner. Quite a few of them heading up now towards turn number 2. And Ahmad is just blasting his way through the field. Is Ahmad. He's ahead there of Cody Alberts. And behind him it's Paul Minnick. Look at that group of cars just tiptoe their way out of turn number 2. As a matter of fact, Cody Alberts is losing a hell of a lot of ground. Paul Minnick in that Golf has just decided to blow his way through and work his way out of turn number 3 up the KFM straight towards turn number 4. And the leaders are busy working their way out of turn 5, out of Fastron. And man, the lap times will be pretty slow out there today as they just literally ease their way around a wet Killarney racetrack.
Well, let's have a look at the different classes. Class B, Paul Minnick, second overall in first in Class B. And it's Baby Jakes that's down in 9th position. He's got Ahmad starting between himself and the lead car, but not that far behind. It's about 5 or 6 seconds. Then it's good to see Swart and Smith in Class C. I don't think there's anybody ahead of Roshan Khan. So it should be Roshan Khan from North Standard in Class C. And then the Class D battle is Franco in the 69 car. And he's doing a very, very nice job. He's got a fair amount of space between himself and the 39 of Jacobs. So he'll be looking to keep it nice and neat, nice and smooth on the island. Roshan Khan running very, very slow up the front lane, slowing right down, showing the cars to go past him, and the 41 3 by Shadowline BMI. BMW looks like it's going to be not able to complete this race. There's still 5 laps to go.
Well, have a look at the leader. So the leader should be making their way down towards turn 5. Yes, they are. They're heading down towards Fostron Corner. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of cars spread out all over the place here, and the guys are really battling around Killarney. So the leader should be coming out towards us. That will be Nias Modak as he makes his way under the bridge. Is this Modak? Yes, it is indeed. Nias Modak getting into turn 1, into KFM corner, into second place now. Bernard and Rasif Harris is there in that third position, and there's a big gap as we wait for Ahmad to come towards us. He was carving his way through the field like a hot knife through butter. He's got the hammer down. He's probably got full wedge on that BMW, and then heading towards us now into turn 1 is the 47, that is Imad Modak, and then Cody Alberts will be the next one coming to us. No, it's not Cody Alberts, it's Bailey Jakes. That's heading into turn 1 for
So pushing a little bit harder and taking a couple of chances here and there, trying to ensure that he can pick up the best possible results. So yeah, cars right around the circle. I feel for the cameraman, the man that's trying to determine which camera to be on. We are back to find who is where, so they must really be battling down there. Russell Khan Franklin on his way down the back lane, running very, very slowly, but with the experience that he has in motorsport, staying right out of the way and indicating with his arm out the window. Oh, spinner on the exit of turn 3, and that's right on the outside of the circuit. The car has stopped on the grass and right in front of the Bomas, trying to work his way. Hoping well to get out of that. Probably be a very wet, marshy surface that he's on. Hopefully we'll get the car back out on track.
Now, but I'll tell you what, it's all happening out there. Our leader's going into turn 2 into Quarry Corner, and he's also tiptoeing his way through. But that, whoa, and Rasif Harris gets it out of shape, out of line. Well, picking that one up very neatly. He's in there just behind second place man Clint Bernard as they work their way through that kink and into turn number 3 into Interceptor Corner. And I'll tell you what, I'll tell you this for nothing. Oh, Rashan Khan is cruising around. Clearly got a problem out there with that boxy BMW. The white flags are out, which indicates slow moving vehicle on the circuit. As he goes into turn 1, KFM corner, it's hard to pick up anything out here. It's just massive gaps between first and second and third, and there's cars that are tiptoeing all the way around Killarney now. Rasif Harris is the quickest man out there with a 1:31.908.
1:31.9 is normally the back end of Class D, and that just shows you how bad it is out there, or how slippery and how tricky it is out there on track. Even if you are out there on full wets, you're still looking at around about 10 seconds a lap slower. Rasley Harris did take part in a rear-wheel drive BMW recently on the open circuit, so he knows how to be front-wheel drive. Rear-wheel drive, he must have pretty decent tires on that motor car, because he is cutting and carving his way through the back very, very neatly at the moment now, and as he works his way down into turn 2, he's not that far off the tail end there of Clinton in that second position. He'll be pretty tough with that. He's not able to catch Modak, but he's actually closing on Modak at the moment, so Modak, having gone through a fair amount of traffic, has been slowed up quite a bit on the last lap.
Well, I'm watching Ahmad that's making his way through the kink and heading into turn 3 into Interceptor Corner. If anybody was carving his way through the field, it's definitely Ahmad there in that BMW. He's working his way up the Tigerwood Straight and into turn number 4 into Parker Clinic, and he's not too far behind the combination of Renard and Harris. That's busy making their way down the back. And look how he just bombards those two slower cars down the back straight towards Kurtamina Fastron Corner, and that is Ahmad that is on the move.
Last D battle, it's David Franco that's leading out there.
next guy he'll have lock on going through Quarry Corner will be Cody Alberts. I'd love to just check the times of Ahmad because he is really flying around this track. I think a lot of drivers are out there on those semi-slick tyres, and Ahmad, I'm almost certain, must be on full wet because boom, through on the inside, get out of my Alberts, as Ahmad works his way past Alberts in turn 3 in Interceptor Corner and up the Tigerberg Straight towards Carke Clinic turn 4.
If I remember correctly, Ciara Van Niekerk is in fact leading Class E, that ahead of Ryan Lodge, Kannemeyer and Uncle Willie Ghost. So Ciara Van Niekerk in 14th position overall with one lap to go. So the lady racer doing a brilliant job out there. We are on the third lap. We're waiting for Nias Modak to come through. In fact, here he comes now. Nias Modak just ahead of Wingfield, just ahead of Rasley Harris. Wow, the next one to come through in Class A should be Ahmad. And then Baby Jakes leading out that Class B battle. Now from Minute was leading for most of it. Smith has worked his way back up into third place. If he makes it through in time, Cody Alberts completes his race and pretty much a tail end of Class A, so definitely not the wrong number under
No, not at all. Here comes Paul Minnick. Going to pick up Paul Minnick soon. Uncle Willie Post finishing his race. Devaltron crossing the line, and the next man on the lead lap is Baby Jakes coming down towards us. Philip Venter finishing his race, and the rest of the field just working their way through. Well, I'll tell you what, Imusat Modak coming through to finish as well. It's really difficult to pick up who's where because there's a lot of slow cars in between the Foster cars. And talking about this, here comes another dice to Sarsen. It's Shane Smith that gets to the line ahead there. Paul Minnick, Mansour Parker crossing the line as well to finish his race. So it has been a whole mix-up, but the track is still extremely wet. Here comes Willie Swart to the line, and then the next man is the number 2 of Daniel Kutsia. So, what an opening event we had. Should I say opening race of the day. And a big thanks to everybody. Gary Smith finishing his race. I hear David's, and there's one more car limping towards the checkered flag, and he's going to finish. It doesn't matter. Rashan Khan is saying, I don't care. And that right rear tyre has ripped itself apart. My word. Oh my word, it's damaged the bodywork, everything. But Rashan Khan has decided, either way, I'm nursing that car to the checkered flag.